Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Sana Reina, switch on the camera. What is the equation for BMI, Reina?
Height in um,
Yes.
height in meters, height in centimeters, and um, meter no meter square, and weight in kilogram.
What is the equation? What is the equation, Meghna? Dividing?
Weight in kilogram by height in meter square.
Yeah. What is it, Reina? It is calculated by dividing our weight in kilogram by our height in meter square. Okay. It is BMI. So let's move on to the next topic. That is, there are certain parameters for health. What is this? Hmm? Or certain factors that affect our health. Okay. The first one, that is strength. Note down. Strength. Parameter of health. First one, strength. A certain level of strength is important, right? A certain level of strength is very important for everyone to complete a day-to-day activities or any activity. A certain amount of strength is very important. And according to the activity, this level of strength is also different. For a heavy task, we need more strength. For a less work or a less difficult work, we only need a less amount of strength, right? Can you give an example for that, Sana? Strength. The activity that require more amount of strength. Give an example for that.
To take the books and all, only some energy is required.
For taking books, yeah, we need strength for that, but more strength. Lifting a heavy object, running behind a bus. So we need more amount of strength, right? Okay. That is the first parameter of health. And then is endurance, not the spelling, Endurance. Endurance. It means the ability to resist fatigue. Okay, ability to resist fatigue, which means it's the ability to what? Ability to remain active for a long period of time without fatigue or continuous work. Hmm? We repeat the works, we continue the work, and then we feel okay, no problem. That is endurance, ability to resist the fatigue after the continuous work or the repeated works. Okay, that is endurance. Meghna, give an example for that. Endurance.
While
Endurance. Right.
like while doing push-ups, we need
Yes.
to endure the pain to reach a certain goal we set.
Hmm? Okay. So what is the first parameter, Reina? Strength. Second one, endurance. Third one, that is flexibility. What is this? Flexibility. An individual who has, or an individual who is more flexible. Hmm? An individual who is more flexible. Complete the sentence. Can do all the activities easily, right? An individual who is more flexible can do all the activities, all day-to-day activities in a proper manner, in a correct way, up to date, by time, right? So this flexibility is also very important. We can also avoid the tight joints. Some have very stiff joints or the tight joints due to this lack of flexibility. And sometimes it's also create the muscle problems, right? Due to this lack of flexibility, back ache, leg cramps. Hmm? So by doing the continuous activities or continuous exercises, it may help to prevent these kind of back problems or back aches. Okay, Reina, the third point, that is flexibility. First is strength, then endurance, and the third point, flexibility. Okay, the parameter of a healthy person. Hmm? Then coordination. The fourth one, that is coordination. Why is this important, coordination, Meghna?
Like then only when we walk and all. So if the coordination is not there, like they won't be, like the task will be impossible for us.
Right? The eye-hand coordination for catching a ball, right? Eye-hand coordination for writing, painting. All these are essential for a healthy person, right? We can also improve this coordination, flexibility, all by different kind of exercises. Day-to-day exercises, we can improve these points. Okay. Then some social parameters like the emotional stability. We already learned that. Emotional stability. Sana, what do you mean by emotional stability? Emotional stability.
Controlling the emotions.
Right. A individual has to control the emotion, right? Not only controlling, but also he or she needs to understand the other person's emotion. It's also important, right? Not only controlling our own emotion, it's also important to understand others' emotions, showing sympathy. All these comes under the emotional stability. It's also a parameter of health. Okay. Then we have intellectual stability. And what are you doing? Fine. And the last one, that is financial stability. This financial stability, emotional stability, and the intellectual stability, all this comes under the social parameter of health. Okay, financial stability. Why we need this financial security? Hmm? Why we need this financial security? Reina, can you answer? Financial security. It keeps a person stress free or a worry free, right? Our mind is also affected with our body. Hmm? So a stress free life is important for a healthy body. So due to this financial security, an individual, Reina, what do you mean by financial security? What happened to you? What is financial security?
No, like a person's be stress free.
Yeah, this financial security keeps a person stress free. Due to this, it affects the health of the person. It helps in being a healthy personality or a healthy person. Okay, so these are the certain parameters of health. It's in page number 283. Strength, endurance, flexibility, coordination, and social parameter also comes under the health. That is emotional stability, intellectual, and the financial security. Okay, then what is this term? What do you mean by this? Meghna?
Like being healthy and able to do their own work without anyone's help.
Right? Nowadays, most of the peoples are less active, right? Why? Due to this technologies and all these technologies make everyone's life easier than the earlier ones, right? So this, what? Inactivity. The term inactivity is called as a silent killer. Why? Inactivity is called as a silent killer. Because there is no activity for the body. There is no activity. That is the reason for silent killing. We call the inactivity as a silent killer. Okay, then Sana, read the benefits of physical activity. Page number 284.
There is a scientific evidence that being physically active can help you lead a healthier and even happier life. Exercise
Right.
is a miracle
Hmm?
cure.
There are a lot of research and there are lots of scientific study in this field that found out that for a healthy person or being fit, one should do regular exercises. Should do the can be aerobic exercises, it can be anaerobic exercises, and should do it regularly. It's important. Then,
Benefits are as follows. People doing exercises have lower risk of many chronic diseases such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, stroke, and some cancers.
wait,
It
wait.
has
Underline that point. The physical activity lower the risk of many chronic diseases. Lower the risk of diseases. Lower the risk of diseases. Fitness. Then it helped to maintain healthy body weight. Physical activity can also boost the self-esteem, mood, self-quality, and energy. These are the certain benefits of fitness, being a fit person or a healthy person. Okay. Then it reduces the risk of stress, depression, dementia, and Alzheimer's diseases. So not only the chronic diseases, it also prevents some mental problems or some psychological problems like depression, Alzheimer's diseases, and all. Okay, then it's lower body exercises help to maintain balance in older adults. Underline that point. Help to maintain balance. Help to maintain balance. Then it helps to control the blood sugar level and high blood pressure. High BP. It can, by this exercises or by this fitness or a proper fit person can easily reduce the blood pressure. Then it helps to maintain the bone mineral density, which reduces the risk of falling and fracturing. Okay, so it helps to reduce the fracturing. Then regular exercises also seem to have an anti-aging effects. It's good, right? So do exercises regularly. It's helped to prevent the aging. It slow down our aging process. These are the benefits of physical activity. Reena, can you read the benefits of physical activity? Only the underlying points.
It helps to maintain healthy body weight. Physical activity also can boost self-esteem, mood, sleep quality, and energy. It reduces stress or depression, um, uh, dementia, Alzheimer's disease. Low body exercise help to maintain balance in older adults. Help to control blood sugar level and high blood pressure. Help to maintain bone mineral density, which reduces the risk of falling and fracturing. Regular exercise also seem to have anti-aging effects.
So it helps to control high blood pressure. It control the aging process. It slow down our aging process. It's affect the or it prevent the chronic diseases. It prevent the mental issues. Then it also helps to control our blood sugar. Okay, these are the certain benefits of physical fitness or yeah, physical activity. Then there are certain types of exercises. That's very important. Certain type of exercises. Basically, we have three types of exercises. That is aerobic, anaerobic, and flexibility. Note down. AEROBIC. Aerobic exercises. Then strength building exercises. It's also known as anaerobic. Aerobic exercises and strength building exercises. The last one, flexibility. Flexibility exercises. These are the three types of exercises. So what is the difference between aerobic exercises, strength building exercises, and last one, that is flexibility exercises? Any idea?
Aerobic exercise, very light exercises.
No. Basically, this aerobic exercises that help you to control the heart and circulatory system. Aerobic exercises. It prevents the heart diseases and strokes. Aerobic. Jogging, bicycling, swimming, and all. All this comes under the aerobic exercises. Aerobic. It prevents the heart diseases and strokes. It helps to keep our heart, lungs, and circulatory system healthy. That is a function of aerobic exercises. It helps to keep our heart, circulatory system, lungs healthy. The activity is very important. Activities, that is jogging, swimming, etc. Jogging, swimming. It's important. Then the next one, that is strength building exercises, also known as anaerobic exercises, just the opposite. It includes the push-ups, weightlifting. All these comes under the strength building exercises. This anaerobic exercises help to burn more amount of calories, burn more amount of energy from the body. This anaerobic exercises. That's the reason we call it as a strength building exercises. It helps to improve our strength. And then it also helps to maintain a strong bonds. Which one? Anaerobic exercises or the strength building exercises. It helps to maintain the strong bonds. Then the last one. Sana, what is the last exercise, the third category?
Flexibility.
Flexibility exercises. As the name says, can you give an example for flexibility exercises?
Like stretching.
Yeah, stretching, the yogas, All these comes under the flexibility exercises for our body loosening or avoid the body stiffness and all, muscle stiffness and all. Then it helps to reduce the stiffness and improves the balance. It reduces the stiffness of our body and it maintains our balance, body balance. So there are three categories for exercises. The first one is aerobic exercise. Second, strength building exercises or anaerobic exercises. The third one, that is flexibility exercises. Okay, the first one, that is aerobic exercises that help to keep your heart, lungs and circulatory system healthy. That is a function of aerobic exercises, to make your heart, lungs and circulatory system healthy. Then the second one, that is strength building exercises. So it improves your strength, it improves your muscles, it improves your bone strength, and also it helps to burn more calories. Okay, it helps to burn more calories. Then flexibility exercises for balance. We do flexibility exercises for balance. And one more is there, that is breathing exercises. Aerobic exercises, anaerobic exercises, flexibility exercises, and breathing exercises. So, what do you mean by breathing exercises? You just inhale, inhale, uh, inhale slowly through your nose and keep it for some time, and then breathe out by your mouth. Do just like as this. Do. Wait, Meghna, unmute. Do it. Breathe out with a long sound. Like that. Okay, Reina, can you try? You can do this kind of activities daily. Okay, breathing exercises. It improves your uh, breathing capacity. It improves your everything. It's very important to do these kind of breathing exercises. Reina, do. Fine. I can't hear any sound. Sana? Right, right. Good. That's the sound. You need to take the air deeply. Right. Then take 3 quick sniffs with your nose and then leave it by the mouth like this. Do. Reina? Unmute. Unmute and do. breathing exercise. Rena, ready? So first take 3 sniffs, which means a 3 breathe by the nose, like, and then exhale with the nose itself, not by the mouth, the nose. Reina, start. Unmute and start. Where is the sound? I can't hear you. Fine, fine. You are not using the headset, right? Take 3 sniffs. Where is the third one? And just keep it for some time, then exhale through the nose. That's 1 sniff, right? Make it try. Good. Good one. Sana, try. Keep it for some time, then relax. Sana, sorry, Reina, try once again.
Ma'am, let me use my headset.
Good. Good. This comes under the breathing exercises. Okay. Huh? Where is the strength? Breathe properly. Fine, fine. No problem. Fine. That's all about the breathing exercises. Do this exercise regularly. Take a deep breath, keep it for some time, and then relax through your nose, either through the mouth. Okay. It improves your circulation, improves your circulatory functions and all. Meghna, Reina,
Now I stopped before I had done.
what kind? The Surya Namaskars and all?
Yeah,
Or
Surya Namaskara. And
asanas?
I had done.
Okay. Reina, you are not breathing properly. Why?
I stopped for like after lockdown and all. I stopped.
Do it regularly. Do some kind of exercises. Sana, at least walk for 15 minutes in a day. Just walk. Just walk around your house or
I
just
used to do that shavasana and that thing. Oh, no.
simple thing, right? Can I do any kind of exercise? Okay. You can simply lose your waist weight. Waist weight. Okay. Anything. Walking, running, skipping. You can try the sit up and all. That is sit up. Just sit. Then in the position, just like as a position of chair. Okay. So take the page number 284 and read categories of exercises. Fine. Aerobic for Meghna, strength building exercises for Sana and flexibility for Reina. Read. Aerobic exercise. Meghna, start.
Aerobic exercises. Aerobic exercises include brisk walking, jogging, bicycling, swimming, playing basketball and soccer, etc. In these activities, large muscles are used.
What do you mean by aerobic exercise, Meghna? Just summarize.
Like it's like
What is a function for an aerobic exercise? Any one function.
It helps us to strengthen our muscles, improve our coordinatory systems.
Okay. Then next one. Sana, what is strength building exercise?
These include exercises like weightlifting, doing push-ups and pull-ups, working with resistance bands, heavy gardening, digging, lifting, carrying.
Okay.
Benefits are
Give any
burn,
one benefits for anaerobic exercise, Sana?
uh,
Anyone?
burn more calories,
Yeah, it helped to burn more amount of calories and it helped to strengthen our bonds and it keep our muscle in a good manner. Good muscle strength will be there. Then, Reina, what about flexibility exercises? Give any two examples for flexibility exercise.
Flexibility exercise includes stretching, loosening up, and bending, such as yoga exercise, climbing stairs, etc. Benefits are help muscles and joints to perform a full range of movements with ease.
Fine. The main function of these flexibility exercise that is, it improves the balance of a person. Okay. So let's watch a video. Is this visible, Sana?
yes ma'am.
Of exercise, aerobic, anaerobic, and flexibility. Whatever exercise we choose to do, it's going to be good for our health. Not only is exercise great for weight loss, building muscle, and feeling fit, but it's also great for our mental health too. If you're new to exercise, it may interest you to know that your body will change depending on what exercise you choose to do. There are a number of reasons why we choose to work out, but what exercise we choose will change our body in different ways. Simply put, there are three categories that any exercise you prefer will belong to. These categories are known as aerobic, anaerobic, and flexibility training. Whether you want to tone up, slim down, or just get more flexible, choosing one of the following three options could change your body in wonderful ways. Let's look at the three different types of exercise. Aerobic. On a very basic level, aerobic exercise is anything that uses oxygen to generate energy. It's an endurance exercise and needs lots of oxygen to generate the excess energy you require. This means your heart and lungs will work harder and you'll feel your heart rate quicken.
In this kind of exercises, your heart, your lungs, all these organs work very hard.
As well as your breathing. You might feel out of breath from aerobic exercises as they use lots of different muscles and get your heart pumping. These exercises are therefore known as cardio and include activities such as running, dancing, or cycling. Compared to our other two types of exercise, aerobic exercise needs to use large muscle groups over a longer period of time to increase your endurance and cardiovascular ability to take in oxygen. Aerobic exercise is best for people who want to maintain a healthy heart and cardio system. Cardio.
So, this aerobic exercises are for what purpose, Sana? To maintain a healthy, Sana,
Yes ma'am. To maintain a healthy body,
healthy heart and circulatory system. That's a function. Okay, aerobic.
Workouts will help keep your heart strong and keep your blood pressure down. This type of exercise can also help keep a lower body fat percentage and improve your weight control as you burn off extra calories fast from activities like swimming and cycling. To be the most effective, you can carry out aerobic exercise for at least 15 minutes at a time with a heart rate of 50 to 85% your maximum heart rate. Your heart rate.
So, do any kind of exercise at least for a 15 minutes. Okay, at least do a 15-minute exercise in every day.
Is how many times your heart beats per minute, and your maximum heart rate is the most it could be put to beat per minute, depending on your fitness. How do you measure your maximum heart rate? The easiest way to intensity you could be working out. Anaerobic. Anaerobic exercises are less to do with your cardiovascular system and more about strengthening your body and muscles. For this reason, anaerobic workouts are often known as strength training exercises. These exercises are short and intense and can cause your muscles to work without oxygen. The energy will instead come from stored sources like glycogen, which we get from eating carbohydrates found in foods like potatoes, vegetables, bread, and rice. Anaerobic exercise must be done in short intervals of less than about 2 minutes with a rest in between. Any more than this, and it will become aerobic exercise as the heartbeat increases and you become short of breath. The most common types of anaerobic exercises are things like lifting weights, sprinting, and powerlifting. This type of exercise is best for building muscle and increasing muscle strength. Lots of people swear by anaerobic exercise to lose weight. Not because it burns body fat, but because bigger muscles equal a higher metabolic rate. The metabolic rate determines how quickly you burn calories from food, and so helps you stay slim. As it turns out, muscle uses more calories than fat does. So the more muscle you have, the more your body is going to burn, even in resting state. In simple terms, 10 pounds of fat would burn 20 calories, but the same weight in muscle would burn 50 calories. That's a huge difference. Flexibility. Flexibility is better known as stretching exercises. These help your muscles move further, stretch, and bend in different ways. People often use low-impact exercises in this category to strengthen their body and become stronger without becoming more muscular.
This clear? Sana, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
What are the 3 types of exercises? Aerobic, anaerobic, and flexibility exercises. Right. So now what do you mean by aerobic exercises?
That helps to maintain the heart.
And the
Uh,
circulatory system. Okay. Give any 2 examples for aerobic exercise.
jogging,
Yes.
swimming.
Pumping water. Right. Swimming. Then, Reina. What about anaerobic exercise or a strength building exercise? Any 2 examples or any 2 exercise for that?
Cycling,
Cycling. What is this? Hmm?
weightlifting,
Yes. Then one more. Push-ups. This weightlifting and push-ups comes under the anaerobic exercises. Then, what is the benefit of an anaerobic exercise?
it burns calories.
It burns the calories and it maintain a healthy body and a healthy muscles. Then, Meghna, flexibility.
The exercise like yoga and all helps
The
the body.
stretching exercise, yoga, that comes under the flexibility. Then, what is the function of that?
It
Main
helps
function.
to reduce stiffness
Yes, very good. It helps to reduce the stiffness.
and improve the
It also
coordination.
helps to maintain the balance of our body. Okay. It's very important. Anaerobic, aerobic, and flexibility. Yes, Meghna?
In which category does the dance come?
Dance comes under the first one, the aerobic exercise. Yeah, the dancing comes under the aerobic exercise. Like this weightlifting, push-ups, pull-ups, all this comes under the strength building exercise. Okay, Sana, any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Fine. So, any doubts regarding your practicals, Reina, Meghna, Sana? Any doubts?
Ma'am, we
Yeah.
should have make 2 things like 2 items,
2 snacks, right?
2 snacks.
Yeah. What are you planning to prepare?
Strawberry pudding.
Strawberry potato, right?
Not strawberry potato. It's
Huh?
strawberry pudding, cheesecake.
Okay, fine.
Ma'am, can we make sandwich?
Yes. Sana?
Sometimes I'll make like omelets and spinach and all. With omelets.
You can prepare the spinach omelette.
Yes.
It's healthy. It's healthy for an adolescent. Think like that. Add some green leafy things to certain foods. Then it be a
I'm
unique
making
one. Uh-huh.
making
Really?
salad with Chinese cabbage.
Salad with
Chinese
Chinese.
cabbage.
Okay. Then anything else?
I'm sure we submit the record tomorrow or the 17th.
17th. What about your fashion record? Then, Sana, anything to ask?
No, ma'am.
Reina, take the page number. Reina and Sana, take the page number 387. What about practical 12A and practical 12B? Any doubts, Reina and Sana? Make you can leave if you want. Reina, Sana, no doubt?
No, ma'am.
Reina,
Ma'am, you
Yeah.
should copy this full thing.
which one?
Ma'am, the
Practical
12B
12B,
full,
right?
full.
No, no, no. Just write the heading that's in the Word document. Then write the aim. That is aim, only the aim. List 5 problems faced by self or family as a consumer. Suggest solution to overcome the same. Okay, that is the aim. Hmm? Then you can refer the Google. Just find out any 5 problems for a consumer. We already learned about adulteration, right?
Ma'am,
Yes.
like we should write the introduction and no need.
No, nothing. No need. Just write this aim and collect any 5 points or collect any 5 consumer problems and summarize that. Or, okay. Here you can see its variation in prices, adulteration, unfair means of measurement, malpractices, shortage of standardized product. These are the 5 problems here. You can refer any points. You can collect any points from Google or from any books. Just list any 5 points. Like that. Anything to ask?
Like some of them I haven't write that. After in there is a one paragraph now. For example, in practical 9D during the stage
Practical 9. Sorry,
D.
9. D. Fine.
So after the end there is one paragraph now. During the stage of life, should we write that in
No.
all
No, no, no.
record?
No need.
Just putting on.
Yes. Just write the aim and then start with the method or procedure. Okay. Yes. Rena, unmute.
We should write for 2A. Development norms is not needed, right?
No. No need. Anything else?
Ma'am, only procedures needed for 2B. Only procedure and aim. The one line.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.